How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Spy Family episode review. Season 2, episode 27. 2 parts here, and I'll tell you the titles of each one as I go through. But before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit notification bell so you can be notified when I do more reviews, like this. Let's get into it because I was kind of surprised a bit because I didn't get the intro. But we do get that outro, and that outro hits you right in the feel still. Such a good song. Such a good song. So, part 1 is Bond's strategy to stay alive. Essentially here, Bond is, his precognition goes off. Because remember, he's a precognitive dog. And I like the way that they show his precognition. Not only telling you, hey, this is what it looks like when he has it. And it looks like when you put a VHS tape in, and you kind of rewind it, and some of them has some of that static. That's how it looks. But it's funny because even though he has his precog going off, he also has like his own imagination going off. So he imagines, oh yeah, it's going to be a power outage when him and Anya playing hide and seek. Yours gonna pull him out. Is gonna feed. Well, he doesn't say feed initially. Initially he says something's gonna happen, then he's gonna die, and he doesn't know why. He imagines the lab people are gonna find him, and they're like, "Oh, number 8, we found you." Shoots him, and then little angels carried his body up. Then he realizes Loid's gonna be working late. Yours gonna make him food, and if he eats the food, he's gonna die. He's like, "Well, I'll just reject it." But then he thinks of Anya saying, "If you don't eat Mama's food, she's gonna kill you," and he thinks of your stabbing him with the knife. So that's when he's gonna go find Loid, bring him home early, and just all hilarity ensues. When he's going out, he doesn't try to beg for a hot dog any further because he imagines yours trying to cut him up. He flirts with a poodle, almost gets in a fight with alley dogs. Somehow he ends up on a roof, and when he finally gets to our boy Loid. Where am I? When we get to our boy Loid. Loid is on a mission, obviously. I gotta remind me to talk about the pictures. You guys can't remind me. I'm just gonna write it here. Just hopefully I pay attention. But he's on a mission to go into this place named, I wrote that down because I love this show, called Born Industries. Guri Limas. He's supposed to grab a sample of a truth serum that they made. Now Bond shows up and it's funny. It's so funny. Loid didn't have enough time to come up with a disguise and infiltrate. He was just told to go and do it, so he has to sneak in. Bond shows up. He's like, "Dude, I can't go home. Like, I can't play with you right now. I got a mission." He says, "Well, wait a minute." And Bond starts leading him down these deserted alleyways to get in there. He's like, "Wait a minute, I never taught you to do that." Ooh, it was a rumor that Born Industries has something to do with Project Apple, the project that turned Bond into the precog cutie borf dog that we know today. He says, "Oh, you probably want to get revenge for your comrades and everything that they did. Okay, we'll work together." And it's adorable and cool. They both break in, they're hiding, and they finally get to the room where the scientists are supposed to be gone. And something just occurred to me. They write in English in this series. Even though Orstania, they make you believe that it's Germany. Fairly interesting. Anyway, you'll understand what I mean in a moment. So Bond's precog is going off while Loid's like, "All right, well, I can't find where the sample's being held, so I'm just got to go through every locker." And Bond goes, they're about to come in. And I like the fact that even though Loid misunderstands why he's there to help him, when Bond's like, try to pull him along, he's like, "No one's going to come back." He says, "Wait a minute." Somehow he is trusting Bond's instincts. And I love it. And so when the guys come in like they think, he writes a note that says, "I've stolen the truth serum. T-Bandit." It's T-Bandit, the bandit. My God. And when the guys open up the thing for himself, that's when Loid and Bond strike. They take out the guys, and literally, just like we had Rooftop Dog, Bond, in a ski mask, does a drop kick on one of the stragglers. Hilarious. Now Bond is happy, does a little happy dance. He's like, oh, you're probably happy that you avenged your comrades. Kind of like how he was rolling on the ground and jumping up excitedly when he was thinking of your poisoning him. Bond, Borf Dog is hilarious. Borf. And the mission's done. Like, he gets the precog that, oh, he's going to get there and yours going to like, we looked all over for you, and he's going to be eating good food and the family's happy. And, he only took one sample, which I think is he was very on brand for the mission. Took one sample, but he said, yeah, let's go to a grocery store and buy some fresh ingredients so I can make you a special dinner for helping me on this mission. I want to see more of this. Like, this was great. Like, first episode of the new season, showcased everyone's skills. Didn't get a chance to showcase Bond, and this is one of his skills. Usually he's a great tag team with Anya because he sees it, and she reads his mind, and they figure out what to do from there. That's how they first met. So this was great. Cute, funny, silly. I do like that when he was looking on the nightstand at the pictures, you get Yor and Loid. Like, imagine this is Yor. They're doing like a cute little face-to-face. They're not kissing on one of the pictures. And then you get two family portraits. One of them in a park and then one professionally taken. I love that for them. Don't care how fake it's supposed to be. I love that for them. Anya was told that she needs to do her homework. And like a good girl, she does. When Bond thinks that she's going to hug him because he's like, he wants to say goodbye one last time before he gets killed, she's like, I'm busy. Hilarious. I'm busy. Obviously, she didn't turn her powers on then. So there you go. And thank you all for reminding me about the pictures. I know I can't hear you. This is, by the time you watch this is technically past me. So I'm sorry, guys. But let's talk about the second part of this episode, which, give me a moment. Just gotta get there from my, here we are. Oh wow, I skipped way too far. Here we are. So Bond's future was bright. I love this part. If I were grading them separately, this gets a 5 out of 5 instantly. So let's talk about part 2, which is Damian's field research trip. Damian has bags on his eyes. Just instantly you see it when it's time for the boys to wake up. Dude goes to class disheveled. He's late to roll call, so he has to do punishment. He has to go see the dorm mother and has to put up laundry. And the boys are telling him, like, conehead and fat rat tooth. Can't believe he's fat and has buck teeth. And you want to be an a-hole to Anya. They tell him, oh, it's our off day. The teachers, the one teacher going to take us to the movies, and then we'll have roast beef at Wimpson's. I don't know what restaurant they're supposed to be a parody of, but just to know that the name is called Wimpson's, like Simpsons, is hilarious for me. And Damian's whole thing is he's staying up to study. He is obsessed with becoming a imperial scholar and getting stellars. And the boys didn't want to leave him. It's very commendable. They find a way to get themselves in trouble, so they have to work with him. And that Henderson is kind of looking at the conehead has a pompadour and dresses up badly, and then the other one is eating. He's like, you're sloppily dressed and you're eating when you shouldn't. Goes to the dorm mother outside, and they're helping, and they're kind of making it fun by telling him, oh no, who wants to go inside and watch a movie when it's beautiful out here? And they do the whole put a cape on to be imperial scholars. They're having fun while they're doing the work, and it's cute because Mr. Green, this guy wears an eye patch, has a bunch of scars. He don't even know how he's a teacher. He's the custos. I don't know what a custos is. I might as well look it up right now. He's the custos of the school. I don't think that's a custodian. That would just be too easy, right? Custos. Oh, he is a warrior, a warden, keeper, custodian. This motherfucker. Sorry, this dude is actually a custodian and a guard. He looks like a guard. Doesn't look like a custodian. He does look like a guard. Okay, Mr. Vest and roll up sleeve. Good character design, but okay. Wow. But he's smiling. The dorm mother, she's smiling. And Mr. Henderson, he peeks on the side and he's like, elegant, most elegant, your precious friendship. Elegant. And he tells them, oh, yeah, you guys are goofing off. Because it's very obvious Damian is too focused on work. The kid has been traumatized. He wants to be praised by his father again. And that's such a sad existence. It's so sad. So sad. So Henderson goes, yeah, you guys are going to go with Mr. Green on a special field research trip. Essentially, because the guy goes, yeah, it's a nice day for a picnic. Come, boys. I don't like using the word picnic for historical reasons, so we will just call it an outing for right now. An outing in the outdoor outing. So he takes them to this outdoor outing. By the way, he does say the word picnic again, like sings it, and apparently the word is used as a code word for people that are leaving Ostenia to go to the west, apparently. Which this was all part of a big joke because the kids think he's going to sell them off to a third world country, which no, he's not going to do that. But they're river rafting. He's just super strong. He's pushing them so fast it looks like they're rushing. So you get a cute moment where they all think that Damian's drowning. The boys try to save him and say, no, save yourself. And he's like, guys, you can just stand up. So they got their clothes drying. They catch fish. He shows them how to light a fire and catch fish. And then they all get fish and they all eat. And Damian's wondering, how's any of this goofing off going to help him get stars? Love how intuitive the good teachers are. The good faculty and teachers are. Because he goes, it's nice. Get out here, smell the dirt, look at the sky, look at the stars. It's night at this time. And you just relax and let your five senses take over. And Damian's like, how is any of this going to help me, get stellar stars, become an Imperial student? And Guy Fawkes says, there's research that shows spacing out really, really helps. It helps rejuvenate your memory, helps make space for your brain. Tons of scholars and athletes do it. And I bet if you do it, you'll get your 8 stellar stars in no time. So Damian just he goes, space out, space out, space out. He is so obsessed with stellar stars. They're going to go to the stellar lake. And he's like, oh, let's go. Because of stellar in the name. And they do go. And he shows them, he turns off the lamp. The stars are bright. I almost said the Texas thing. The stars are bright in the sky. And the clear lake, the lake reflects it and it looks beautiful. He's like, it looks like you could just scoop out the stars, right? And he says, this wasn't a waste of time, wasn't it? He's like, no, it wasn't. He's enjoying himself. We also find out, the boys dote over Damian, obviously telling Mr. Green that he wants to be a politician. Conehead wants to be a cosmonaut. And Fatty doesn't know what he wants to do, which is fine. Even Mr. Green said, that's fine. He said, I want to eat snacks for the rest of my life. And dude goes, I don't think that's going to work because you got to eat healthy foods too. We digress. By the way, they went to the lake after their clothes dried. They get to the lake. They had fun. But remember, this is supposed to be a field research trip. So they all need to write just something. Write a little report. They do so. And, Henderson tells them ask him how does it go. It's good. They got to learn he has to learn how to relax because you keep pushing yourself. He's going to burn out. The kid's already stressed about trying to get love from his parent. I feel bad for him. And it's funny. He says, well, okay, this is good, but we're going to have to help him on spelling. Again, they write in English because Damian said I. Changed the I to we. Look at that. He's learning. We went out and did a lot of different stuff. This kid spells stuff with one F, and it is equal parts funny and equal parts adorable. Says we got to help him with his grammar for sure. And Damian's sleeping. We get to see him sleeping. And we get the end song, like I told you. Next week is going to be all about Yuri. So we're going main character. We're just going from the top all the way down. We even got to see Mr. Henderson and what makes him great. We're probably going to get Fiona. If Fiona's now next week, she'll probably be a week after that. Get some Fiona action. And then, of course, we got to get Miss Handler. Please. If we're in a season, we're in a new season, show these great people what is amazing about these characters, and we can continue. We haven't seen Becky yet either. Can't wait. Again, if I was rating these separately, first episode 5 out of 5. This one I can kind of see where it's going, so I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. It's still good, but when you smush that 5 out of 5 and that 4 out of 5 together, this episode's 5 out of 5, showing what makes Bond great. The intricacies of Damian, we instantly understand right away. He wants love and praise from his parental unit, his very, very mustache demigod looking father, and his friends who dote over him, and why Mr. Henderson is a good teacher. Well, hey, he is a teacher, isn't he? Good teacher, good man. 5 out of 5 episode. Watch it for the doggy, but watch it for the good storylines. Please tell me what you think. I genuinely would like to know. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of more videos just like this. That's right. On Saturdays, we gonna wear pink for the Anyas. Please, be good, be blessed. Wash your hands. Make sure you get some water, okay? Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk, all right? Remember, there are people out there that care about you. I promise you there are people out there that care about you. So make sure you reach out to someone if you're feeling some kind of way. There's people out there that would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. Make sure you check that description right there. Follow my social media. Send me a message. I'll talk to you. I guarantee I will. It's man, just don't be a jerk. And there you go. Well, guys, I can't wait for next week. Spy Family. I know Spy Family is like the one thing I do consistently on time. I just love the show. It's in my top 10. It's definitely in my top 10 favorite animes now. But until next time, can't wait to see you. I'll see you later.